Yes, so my people, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome back to Gospel News, where we keep you updated with the latest info and as it take the happen. So, make we bring on our bonge update. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here. One of the personnel of the Biafran army don't finally come out, come talk, put for the matter. He say, the way when this matter take dey go, so say na dem must make sure say this war when Nigeria don carry come enter Biafra land o, say they must end it all once and for all, that it is their duty to make sure that this war wey they don dey fight for a very long time against the children of Biafra, say that it must end this time, that they must not allow the war to continue to dey chop our people head every day. I go wan make una listen to am when in dey talk put for this particular video, so that una go understand wetin in dey talk. E say na the time for everybody to gear up and then put on their armor to fight against the Islamization of Biafrans. E say na Nigeria already don turn to Islam nation, say Biafrans no go fit join them enter there. Make we hear im voice for inside this particular audio. I'll be back.
Who brought insecurity into the southeast? Why do we let's be sincere to ourselves. We must ask Nigeria. They never see crying, no. I've told you that we are just in introduction. We never enter chapter 1 and they are crying. The question we need to ask them tonight is, who brought insecurity of Biafra? Did the war we are fighting start today? When this idiotic chief of defense staff will always come and say, you should not support them. The war we are fighting did not start today, but we are trying to bring this war to an end. And it is our duty to bring this war to an end, because we are not ready to sacrifice our children's future. We are not ready to allow our children to fight the same war. We are not ready. And that is the reason we take an oath to hand over this. When any pastor come up and tell you that you should pray for one Nigeria, you should pray for the future of Nigeria, that pastor is the devil incarnate. Our forefather have never been one before. Who created Nigeria? Britain. Without a concept of my grandfather, a man that did not know the source of his problem can never know the way to solve that problem. You don't know what causes your problem, you can never know how to solve that problem. And that problem will remain in you until you die. Forgive me, network is giving me headache anyway. We will conquer the network. My question was, can you just wake up and go and marry a woman without knowing that woman, without courtship that woman? Is it possible? Without having related? No woman can just wake up and go and marry a man that he did not know. It have never been done. And no man can just get into a marriage without knowing the woman. If you try that, you will soon jump out of that marriage. Then you are calling Nigeria one. It's a fake one. one Nigeria. There's nothing like one Ghana. There's nothing like one South Africa. There's nothing like one Cotonou. There's nothing like one Republic of Benue. Oh, it's only Nigeria. That you will see them put one Nigeria. Because the reason why they attach one to Nigeria is to deceive those of you who cannot reason. Those of you who have a cow, who have been eating cow meat for a long time, that you now develop cow brain. Yes. Nigeria can never be one. Person wey no love my shame. Facebook. Very soon, as I told you before, that you'll be baking. In fact, you will render yourself free for us so that we can even make you relevant in the land of Biafra. But you will not have us again. So, as I said before, the network interrupt me. That the only country in Africa, in fact, in the whole world, that attach one number to alphabet is the Zoological Republic of terrorist country known as Nigeria. When you know the fake one, how can you know the fake one? Anytime you want to recognize fake one, remember one Nigeria. One Nigeria. The concept of my grandfather was not sick. They pretend convert their company to a nation which they are still reaping. I'm giving you the reason why Nigeria can never work. Because even your Bible tell pastor, anytime your pastor tell you to pray for one Nigeria, that your pastor na evil. Refer him to one of the portion in your slave book. We say that, can two work together unless they agree? And they will say, no, two can never work together unless they agree. So how do you now want the people that, two people that have a different ideology to work together? And you are asking your member to pray for them, to pray for Nigeria, to one Nigeria. But the two can never work together unless they agree. That is how to know that your pastor is fake. Do you understand? This is how the union that can never, even the people that mesh it together knew that it cannot survive. And that was why they tell you 100 years gathered. Plus, network is really disturbing us. But network have been disturbing us, but we must continue. Believe you me, we must continue. As I said before, that darkness can never comprehend light. It have never happened, and it can never happen. The union that was not agreed from the beginning can never be established. And then I will remain my stand that the more you delay the coming of Biafra, the more you will lose more so. If you think we are joking, keep coming. How many died today? How many died today? Every day, Nigeria terrorist group in uniform go dey fall. You will die until you leave our territory. And then if you think that we are joking, wait until your turn reach. Yes, we are not in the hurry. It is you that occupy our territory. So keep bringing more weapons, oh. Keep bringing more things, oh. Keep coming, oh. Keep coming, please. Keep coming. At least how many died today? Yes, you will keep dying. And let's go back to the main topic, because the frustration of the network didn't allow me to, discuss on the topic of today. My question is, who brought the insecurity into the Southeast? And how do we get here? Part 2. We have discussed about part 1. And we want to discuss about part 2. And believe you me, I asked a question, a very nice question. The question that you need to answer. The question that you cannot overlook. Do you know the question? How do this war started? Are we the one that started the war? This war that we are fighting, who started? How did the war started? Because I told you that a man that does not know the beginning of his problem will not know how to solve and end that problem. Many of you who will always come to social media and talk nonsense, I want you to answer me this question. This war, is it Nnamdi Kanu that started the war? Is it Simon Ekpa that started the war? This war that we are fighting, how did it started? How do this war started? If you don't have answer, then keep quiet and remain silent. The war we are fighting was not started by us. The late prophet Lucky Dube have sang it in the song. We are fighting the war that we did not start it. This war was not started by us. It is only the fulfillment. It is only the fulfillment of the prophecy prophesied by the great deputy commander Philip Effiong. And if they fail to treat us well, that we will see rise up to fight the wars till they finish. And believe you me, we have taken an oath never to allow our children to come and face the face we are now. We have taken an oath to deliver the land of Biafra to our children and our children's children in a very safe, without the presence of Fulani, without the presence of Yoruba, and without the presence of Britain in it. That our children and our children's children unborn will enjoy this land of our ancestors in peace and harmony. Yes, how do we get here? You cannot just carry 3 different people with 3 different ideology and pack them together and say you are one. Has he done that way? Without the agreement. And that is why this night I'm telling you that when your pastor bring a prayer point that you should pray for one Nigeria, curse that pastor. Run from that pastor. Is a devil. Do you know why? Because even your slave will tell you that two cannot work together unless they agree. So for that pastor to tell you to pray for people who did not agree to be in one, to be one, for you to pray for them to be one, that pastor is evil. Run away from that pastor. And for your information, Nigeria can never be one. Nigeria have never been one. Nigeria will never be one. Nigeria can never be one. No matter the effort you put to make Nigeria one, it can never be one. Do you know why? I have told you the ideology of Hausa Fulani or Fulani Hausa. And I have also tell you the ideology of Biafrans. They are the part that can never cross each other. Then call it parallel line. Parallel line can never, no matter how far they travel, they can never cross each other. They can never meet. They can never agree. They are opposite line that can never meet each other. It's called parallel line. This is how Nigeria is. Nigeria is parallel to each other. Hausa and Fulani are parallel to Biafrans. So Nigeria can never be one. The more you delay, this one go to the Britain. I know they are enjoying the killing of a black man. They are enjoying the killing because it is them that inside the killing, and they want to, reduce the numbers of blacks in Africa. But anyway, it won't be long. The more you delay the coming of Biafra, the more you will keep falling. But I'm telling you that you cannot stop us. How do we get here? We are fighting the war that was not started by us. Nnamdi Kanu did not started. He didn't start this war. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, did not started this war. This war started as far as 1914. And did I say 1914? As far as 1884, when the intruder, the whites, came and invaded our land. And then in 1914, the white men gathered three different ideologies known as Oduduwa, Ariwa, and Biafran and merged them together by force and say you are one. You are one. Is that how it is? Who does that? Who does that? And in 1960, when Nigeria have a flag independent, Fulani man rise up and call for the separation of Nigeria first, because they knew it can never work. Britain convinced him. He said, don't you know you are going to benefit from them? See now, Nigeria have never agreed to be one. Nigeria can never be one. 1945, then kill Biafrans. 1947, then kill Biafrans. Why? The same disagreement. 1967, Makassar, then kill us in large number. 1970, then kill us. 1975, then still kill us. 1987, then kill us. 1990, then kill us. Is there any year Nigeria did not kill Biafrans? I beg, mention the year that from the beginning of the year to the end of that year that Biafra will not pay the price. When Trump win election, did they not kill us? They kill us. For Trump winning election, they kill us. Any country that has problem with Christian to have Muslim and Christian, Biafrans will pay the consequence in Nigeria. How do we get here? How do we get here? I'm asking you again. Is there any year that January will come and runs in December that they will not kill Biafrans? They now come up with Ruga. Have you forgotten who brought insecurity in Southeast? Southeast was in peace. It was a very peaceful region until they begin to tell us that by fire, by force, we must give them our land. Ruga. From Ruga to foreign reserve land. From foreign reserve land to agriculture, whatever, or Krino. Have you forgotten? The Fulani begin to move into our forests. In our forests, they are raping our mothers. In our forests, they are kidnapping our brothers, our fathers, our uncles. How did insecurity come into Southeast? At the end, I will still ask you, are we supposed to fold our hand and keep quiet, watching them, taking our land by force? How did insecurity come? No, you as a black man, you easily forget how the problem started. Before this chief of army staff or defense force will come and tell you, don't support them, if you allow them to raise the monster, they will still come after you. How do the monster started? It's a fact. When I come your way, I'm here to present a fact and figure for you. How do what we are doing start? Something cannot just start immediately. Something spark. There is no fire without smoke. You see smoke first. So when they are coming to tell you insecurity in the Southeast, who started the insecurity? All of a sudden, you come up with Ruga, saying that Southeast must give you land by fire, by force, to raise your cattle. The cattle that does not belong to federal government, the cattle that belongs to individual, the cattle that belongs to Fulani. Now you are now telling us that we must give you piece of land by fire, by force. But when we come to your land, we buy land. And when you come to our land, you want to take it in the name of federal government because now you own Nigeria. And when we say no, you move your cow into our farm, destroying our crops, killing our mothers, raping our sisters. Now the question is, are we supposed to fold our hand and watch you destroying our existence as human? It's a simple question. You brought insecurity into our land, and we are only fighting for surviving. Because we look at the future. If we fail to resist, then you overrun us. and we will be no more. And when you are talking about insecurity that you brought to East, that the Biafran Liberation Army and Biafran resistance fighters and Biafran Air Force and Biafran Marine and Biafran fighters are trying to bring peace, lasting peace to our land. And you are shouting. You never see shouting. You never cry. A bigger cry is coming your way. But as I always tell you, that we go nowhere. Then I'm asking you again, how many died today? Every day you will be dying. No single day that will come and go that you will not fall. All your explosion you carry come. How far now? How far? How market? You can't win us. I've told you that what our forefather could not earn, we must earn it. 2023 to 2024 is the end of this fight. Biafra must come. We must end this fight. You see this fight? The fight we are fighting to finish. We will never fight and remain that fight for our children. No way. It can never happen. We will never fight this fight and remain it for our children. This fight, we must end it. Whatever thing that will cause us, we must end this fight. And we will not end this fight to remain as one Nigeria. We are ending this fight to be a Biafrans. And a Biafra nation must be restored. And nothing you can do about it. Yes. Nothing you can do about it. You cannot stop us. They never born you. Then I would challenge you. If you think you have what it takes to stop the restoration of Biafra, step forward and see whether you will remain. Don't fire you. Fake one Nigeria. Two can never work together unless they agree. And what is our own tech? What is our own say? What is our own faith? We do not have any faith in Nigeria. That is the reason Lagos State, Lagos, Yoruba land will wake up and begin to burn Igbo businesses. Because Igbo, Biafrans, does not have any faith in Nigeria. They do not have future in Nigeria. That is the reason in Kaduna, they will be killing. In Sokoto, they will be killing Biafrans. In every northern part of the zoo called Nigeria, Biafran pay price. Yoruba lock every businesses that has to do with Biafrans. That is to tell you that Nigeria can never be won. The houses belongs to Biafra, they demolish it. That is to tell you Nigeria can never be won. And in our homeland, they still come to kill us. And you think we can fold our hand and looking at them destroying us? Hey, that time I've gone. You know, I first started to tell you that before we start carrying weapon, it was you that encouraged us to start carrying weapon. How? How do you encourage us to start carrying weapon? But when you put somebody to the wall, definitely it will bounce back. Yes, we are human. We are not animal. Biafrans are human, not animal. It is only animal who see you sharpen a knife to kill the animal. It will still stand like zombie and looking at you. No way. We must defend our life. We must defend our existence. We must defend our land. And we must defend our race. Biafrans agitator used to carry only flag, protesting on the street of Biafra Only on the street of Biafra. What do you do? What do you do? You rain live bullet on them, you kill them, you arrest them, you prison them, which some of them are still your custody still today.
Alright, oh, now don't use on ears, take hear the voice direct from the man himself. The one we see him become under Holy Ghost, oh, now in they bring on that message there. You know what to do. Make you share this video so that other people go still hear. Waiting they happen, oh, as we take see matter so. Now so we take the talk am, now don't hear them now. Everything now don't declare to Dick and Tom. This Nigerian wey we dey talk about so I believe say if to say the country for better so na by now no be we suppose dey talk am. The thing for don better on its own without anybody being of help or shouting or crying or doing a different thing altogether. But because of say the people wey be say they suppose do something, they are now the criminals robbing the citizens. Thank you.